Yo! What's going on, my friends? Welcome to episode 129 of the Game Yeah Podcast, where we talk everything New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, national, and international sports. Hosted by yours truly, and Grassani. Join us on Michael Cunningham, Alex Reich, Sam Morell, and returning for the first time with feels like forever, Marcellus, Murdock. You listen to podcasts right now on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, or any you get your podcasts. You can also Soundcast right now on YouTube. Also, be sure to follow us on social media at KGMP. But said, it's time to get your game on.
Okay, so I need to know why the fuck you started dancing like a stripper for a second.
You want to know why? I am in a hyped up mood. I am in an excellent mood, Sam. I'm in an excellent mood, Michael.
Why are
You guys want to know why?
Mood?
You guys want to know why?
First of all,
all right. But guys, let's get the first one out of the way. Remember that hashtag bring back Marcellus? That mission is complete. Marcellus Murdock is back. Welcome back, my boy.
Thank you. I'm back. Happy to be back, fellas.
Let's go.
Happy to be back.
It's been how many episodes now?
10.
Feels like forever.
10?
Feels like forever.
Yeah.
Really? You guys did that many? Wow. It's all good. I'm back now. Made my return.
Yeah, you're back. You're back.
That's right.
How the Mets treating you? How the Mets treating you?
My Mets, man. You know how I feel about my Mets.
Trust me, Marcellus. Trust me. We're gonna get to your Mets. We are gonna get to your Mets.
We are.
Trust me, Marcellus. We will eventually get to your Mets. But guys, it's time for the second reason why I'm so hyped. It's time for the second reason, guys. Because right now, guys, we are going to talk about it. Alex, I promise you, we will get to your Phillies there. But, guys, we all know what we're opening the show with, right? You guys know what we're opening the show with, right? We are opening the show.
We're obviously going to open the show.
Let me get my pun. We are opening the show with Arson Judge going to the San Francisco Giants.
Arson Judge?
Yes. Sam, you didn't hear, right? You didn't hear?
No, I heard.
All right, so long story short. So basically the I wouldn't say Woj or Shams of Major League Baseball, but pretty close. Like one of the more respectable MLB sources said that Arson Judge last night, like what was it, Tuesday night at 5:20 p.m. said that Arson Judge was going to the Giants. And then obviously he misspelled Aaron Judge. He said Aaron Judge was going to the Giants. And then a couple minutes later, he gave an update and said, it turns out, okay, that was false. Nothing is done yet. My apologies. So you could imagine the uproar that you can imagine like how all of Yankee Nation felt during those 4 minutes, because you're thinking like, oh my God, it's over. You know, like Aaron Judge is gone. He's going back to he's going home to San Francisco. It's over. It's over. But then the report comes out that it wasn't true. Nothing is done yet. And then what was it? Let me see. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So nearly 15 hours later, the news broke. Aaron Judge is re-signing with the New York Yankees. Yay.
There you go.
Hey, at least we have something. At least we got something now.
He wasn't leaving, man. He wasn't leaving.
I'm gonna be honest, guys.
You thought he was.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought all along. I said I thought he was coming back. I said I thought I was coming back, but I'm not gonna lie. During that last game, during when those negotiations got heated, I was nervous. I was really nervous because when John Heyman tweeted out, I'm gonna be honest, like my heart sunk. I was that Marcellus, you don't notice, I was on a date with my girlfriend that day, and I was driving home, and then as I'm driving, I get a text from Alex like, "Hey, like, Judge is going to the Giants," and my heart sunk. Thank you for that, Alex, by the way. So I'm not there. I stopped at a bank and then I checked my phone, and that was when the thing break. I'm like, oh my god, thank God it's not over yet. But I was still nervous. So I'm thinking, okay, Heyman must know something. It's only gonna be like a couple hours like before like it's official that Judge is going to San Francisco. Let's go. Like it's only gonna be a couple hours there, and then it turns, and then I go to sleep, and then I get home. I play some Pokemon with my girlfriend. I go to sleep, and then I wake up, and boom, Judge is back. All right, I'm gonna give the trust me, Michael, Sam. I'm gonna get the floor to you, but look, I've got so many thoughts of this. So I want to ask you, Michael and Sam, did you want me to get it off like one by one, or one by one, and then give you guys time to talk in between, or do you want me to just get it off off my chest right now?
Get off your chest, brother.
I want to hear what Michael
go,
and Sam. You just go. All right, you just want to go nuclear?
Just get it off your chest.
Yeah, go crazy.
All right, here I go. All right. I have so many takeaways here. I have so many takeaways here. Number one, let's just get to the obvious. This absolutely had to get done. Different treasure deal, 9 years, 360 million. Because guys, remember, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, guys. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Remember a couple episodes ago when I said I did a hot take, saying that if like Aaron Judge was going to command more than 360 million, that I thought the Yankees should pivot. Remember that hot take? I was honestly starting to regret that hot take, and here's why. Because I said I said the Yankees should pivot to better options. Here's the problem. Once Trea Turner was gone, there weren't any better options. Like who else were going to sign? Like the only person that I thought that could go after was Carlos Correa. And you really want all that bad blood from 2017? Like I didn't think that was likely. That was the only other option. So when you saw like the lack of the plan Bs or lack thereof, when you know how much Aaron Judge means to this franchise, like the historic season this year, carrying the team to the playoffs, like what he does for them marketing wise, what he does for them off the field, all that combined into one, losing him would have been a crippling blow for the franchise. So I heard you say last time say you want to give him 340 million. I can understand like someone looking at 9 years, 360 million as an overpay. If you think that's an overpay, you know what? I'm not gonna disagree with you. But here's my counterpoint. And like they say it best in free agency, if they always say it best, if you're not gonna overpay in free agency, you're never gonna get the big free agents. You're never gonna get the big free agents if you don't overpay in free agency. So I feel like the Yankees knew they had no choice. I feel like Hal Steinbrenner knew he had no choice, and he went and then you know what? He went out there and got it done. Could you imagine the PR hit? Like because you let me get to PR later. Let me get to PR later. So that's point number one. Point number two, guys, you guys know I wasn't a fan of Hal Steinbrenner, right? You guys, Michael, I wasn't a fan of Hal Steinbrenner, right? You know that, right, Michael? I'm not a fan of Hal Steinbrenner, so. But
why are you not a fan?
Well, I just really have disagreed with like a lot of his moves, like because for example, bring Brian Cashman back, because here's what I'm thinking to myself. Because I was ready to come on here and rip Brian Cashman and Hal Steinbrenner to shreds. Because did you guys see that Times Magazine article? where
Yeah, I
Aaron
heard about
Judge, he openly admitted that Brian Cashman leaking the offer, leaking to the media the offer back in spring training during the guest negotiations that ticked them off. When that happened, and then Aaron Judge admitted I had two in his senior high school, he said, in 10 years I'm gonna marry my girlfriend and I'm gonna be playing for the Giants. When I saw that, and then I see a Yankees give Brian Cashman an extension. They extend Brian Cashman 4 years, which we'll talk about that later on. When I'm thinking to myself, if the Yankees actually lose Aaron Judge and they bring back a man that was responsible for letting Aaron Judge get away, guys, I do not think they could have taken the PR hit. They would not have been able to take a PR hit. I literally would. I honestly probably would have come on here and say I'm not going to any more Yankee games anytime soon if that ended up being the case. That was honestly what I'm being honest. That was what was going through my head at the time. I'm being completely honest. But during the 11th hour, and this is where you gotta give Hal Steinbrenner credit. Because it turns out that when after that Tuesday evening, probably while I was playing Pokemon with my girlfriend, during that time, when all the bidding was going on, I believe the Yankees had an 8-year, $320 million offer at the time, I think was it. And Hal Steinbrenner is on vacation in Italy. You know what he does? He calls up Aaron Judge. You see the Padres are making all these crazy offers. The Giants are making all these crazy offers. He calls up Aaron Judge and asks him, "Do you want to be a Yankee?" And Judge says yes, but yes. And then they have a dialogue. Hal Steinbrenner asks, "How much do you want?" And he says that, "Oh, I have an offer right of I want 9 years, $60 million." And then Hal Steinbrenner says, "Done." Hal Steinbrenner effectively closed the deal and brought Aaron Judge back single-handedly. And I just tip my cap to Hal Steinbrenner on that, because you know me, I've been critical of him in the past. I feel like at times he's not aggressive enough. I really feel like he could have used some more of his I really feel like he could have used more of his dad in them, that type of George Steinbrenner mentality. But guess what? We saw that George Steinbrenner mentality last night, because I was telling you what George Steinbrenner to do. Calling up Aaron Judge and saying, "How much do you want?" and then giving it to him, that's something George Steinbrenner would do. And I gotta applaud Hal Steinbrenner on that, because I'm telling you right now, with the way he's going, I honestly believe that if this was strictly a Brian Cashman decision, Judge would be elsewhere. I personally, that it was strictly a Brian Cashman decision, Judge would be elsewhere right now. Hal Steinbrenner essentially brought Aaron Judge, is the reason why Aaron Judge is still here. And you know what? You, as a Yankees fans, we should do nothing but tip our cap to him. That's all I can say for now.
I mean, I'll keep it real. I didn't think Judge was leaving one bit. I didn't want to see Judge leave the Yankees.
But you gotta admit, Marcellus, when you first saw that report by John Heyman, you had to have been nervous, right? If you're a Yankees fan, you had to have been nervous.
You can make the case that you can be nervous, but it's just like Aaron Judge has been there his whole career. He's the face of the franchise. He's marketable. He has all this stuff going on for him. You know what I mean? You hear the offers of 400. You hear the offers of 360, I believe, as well.
Yeah, 360 for the Giants. Yeah,
but you gotta think though, he's gonna make that $10 million that he would have not made in San Francisco. He would have made from San Francisco that he would have not got from the Yankees. He would have made that in endorsements alone. So It's not like he would have missed out on a lot of money. So when you put all that consideration,
that's the thing.
The consideration. You see, he's wearing the hoodie that says "New York or nothing." I mean, he said he wanted to be a pinstripe for life. I mean, I felt like he handled the free agency great.
I'll
'Cause
tell you one.
that's the way you should want to.
I'll tell you one thing, Marcellus. I do not plan on playing poker with Aaron Judge anytime soon.
but that's the way you should want him to handle it, though. It's perfect because
He
free
handled it
agency you
so
want.
beautifully. That's an excellent point, Marcellus.
Yeah, free agency. The whole point of free agency is to create suspense, and you want people on their toes and thinking. That's exactly what he did. He had you guys thinking that he wasn't going to come back. He had you guys on your toes, and look, it was that simple. He, like you said, Hal called him, said, "Do you want to be a Yankee?" He said, "Yeah." He made it obvious. He never said that he didn't want to leave New York. He never said that. It's just all about a business decision. That's what it came down to.
Yeah.
It's just show me the money. That's all he wanted from the Yankees. All he wanted was the money. He wanted them to up the offer, and that's why as soon as the offer got up, he took it right away. You could tell he didn't want to leave. That's why I said that. He didn't want to leave.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like Aaron Judge, you gotta give two-man props here. Hal Steinbrenner, and of course you gotta give credit to Aaron Judge. Like I'm gonna be honest right. Nah, I'm not gonna say that, but I was gonna say that that Aaron Judge might be approaching like Derek Jeter's like all-time favorite Yankee. Derek Jeter's still number one. Like I'm not saying that, but I'll tell you what, Aaron Judge right now is a very, very, very close number two. Because think about this, guys. He wanted to be a Yankee so much, like that he said no to 10 years, $400 million from the Padres. He said no to that and took less money, to come to the Yankees. Says Marcellus on the podcast I've been making. The only way I said for the only way Aaron Judge isn't going to stay is if another team made a crazy offer. Guess what? Not one, two teams make crazy offers, and yet Aaron Judge is still in pinstripes. Well, and that just shows like how much he wants to
loyal. Loyalty is a big deal.
Exactly.
It's kind of the thing about it.
Now, let me go, Now, to be fair, Marcellus, because you're right at that point, to be fair, you mentioned the endorsements he makes in New York, and plus the California taxes. We all know California taxes are brutal. I mean, granted, it's not that much better in New York, but I feel like the gap between the taxes and the money he makes in endorsements, but I think that would close the gap a bit between the $400 million and the $360 million.
Yeah, you would have made it. You would have made up for it anyway. That was my whole point. So,
but still, the fact they took that much less, the fact they took that much money. I mean, I'm telling you right now, Yankee fans, opening day, 2023, give this man a standing ovation. Give this man the warmest Bronx welcome of all time.
You got to. Well, I'm gonna keep it real though. Because I was at the game when you guys lost that last game.
Yeah.
And the fans were booing them. Everybody was booing them.
That's the thing. That's the thing too.
And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, how can you boo this man after everything that he did, the season that he had? I understand he didn't show up in the playoffs, but you still got to look at the season that he had overall. It was remarkable, incredible. You can't boo that man. That's what I was thinking. So once he got booed, I'm thinking, oh man, you gotta think what's going through his head. I'm getting booed. I know free agency's coming up. He probably has some mixed reactions going into it. But at the end of the day, I'm glad that he decided to stay with you guys. Like I said, loyalty.
Yeah,
you don't get that a lot in baseball.
Yeah, but here, I don't condone fans booing Aaron Judge. I'm thinking, what are you doing? That's not a smart idea. He's about to hit free agency. Don't do that. But at the same time, I feel like Aaron Judge gets New York. I feel like he gets it because remember Yankee fans were booing Hal Steinbrenner, during the Derek Jeter day. Yeah, you know what Derek Jeter said? He said Yankee fans boo because they want to cheer. I feel like Aaron Judge gets that. I feel like Aaron Judge gets that. Fans weren't booing him because we hate you, Aaron Judge, you suck. They were just booing because they just want to win so badly, and they were just frustrated at the overall situation. Again, not saying I would have done it, not saying I condone it, but I feel like Aaron Judge understands New York and how passionate the fans are.
Yeah, and I was gonna bring that up too. You guys just got swept. That's another reason why I would have ran a bad too if I was him. That's why I knew that he wasn't gonna leave. You can't just leave on a bad note like that. It would have been horrible. Would have made him look like a coward.
Yeah, but at the same time, Marcellus, it's like if the Yankees, like, let's say Yankees like up the offer and he went $400 million to like San Diego or San Francisco, like Yankee fan, I feel like most Yankee fans would have blamed him. Like I'm sorry, he's not leaving all that much money on the table. He's not leaving that much money on the table.
400 is a lot for any player.
Yeah,
It's a lot for any player. I understand he had the 62 home runs. He had a great season, but he's not worth 400 million. That's too much. That's my opinion.
I said before. I said before before. I think 9.
Really?
The contract they signed him to 9 years, $360 million. I feel like that's the
too.
max I would have gotten.
The
max I would have gotten was 9 years, $360 million. Guess what? That's what they ultimately signed him to.
The max should have been like 340, 350, but I get it. 360, you want to lock him. You got to lock him down. But the only issue with him is that he's 30 now. He turned 31 in April.
Yeah.
How many more seasons are you gonna have of him?
That's the thing. That's the thing, Marcellus. I'm so glad you brought that up because now let's look forward. Now let's look forward. Now Aaron Judge is under contract and he's under contract for 9 more years. We all know the Yankees are taking a gamble. This is not. I'm telling you right now. If this was any other player, the Yankees would not have gone to this length to keep him. The only reason they keep him is because of like how much he means to their franchise. That's the only reason. But now he's here, and now they're taking a gamble. You're taking a gamble that Michael, you're leaving for the night. Michael, if you can, just give us quick thoughts on Judge returning.
Right now.
Okay.
Later.
All right. Later, buddy. For those who know, Michael currently isn't feeling well, but Michael, we appreciate you coming on anyway. We appreciate you coming on anyway. All right, the game back to what I was saying. Because I said for Yankees to take a gamble. They're taking a gamble that the first 4, 5, maybe 6 years they're gonna get MVP level Aaron Judge. They're taking a gamble on that, and know what this signals to me? If it wasn't official way, Yankees are in win now mode. They are and should be all in on these next 4, 5, 6 years. They're in win now, and they are gonna try to win at least one World Series in the next couple of years. The Yankees better be going all in into these next couple of years. Definitely. And that's where I'm going to segue to another point I made. I'm ecstatic that Aaron Judge is returning. Don't get me wrong, I'm ecstatic. Like, I haven't felt this good about the Yankees in a long time, but I feel here's the thing. Like, the only other time that I really felt this happy was when Garrett Cole signed, and even then, I feel like I'm more happy that Judge resigned. But here's the thing. I was more excited when Garrett Cole resigned because that was an addition. When the Yankees signed Garrett Cole, it was an addition. When the Yankees re-signed Aaron Judge, I was more relieved. Because relieved, I mean, like, oh, they brought him back, so you avoided a doomsday scenario if he was leaving. I was more relieved. Because now, like, where the Yankees are right now. Because the Yankees right now, this can't be the only move they make this offseason. They still have some work to do on this roster, you know. Because remember, if you're just re-signing Aaron Judge, you're essentially running back the same team last year that got swept by the Astros. And yeah, of course I would be happy with Aaron Judge returning, but I want more. Like the Yankees can't just bring Aaron Judge back and they expect to beat the Astros. Like, they need to do more. left field, like it's still whole. Like there's reports that the Yankees are in our bring back Andrew Benintendi, like or they could make a trade for Brian Reynolds. Either of those options, like I would love a trade for Brian Reynolds, but I don't think that's right realistically to actually have to give up. But if they could get him, I'd be ecstatic. But at the same time, I'd be very happy with Andrew Benintendi. What are you doing in the infield? Like, are you moving Josh Donaldson? Are you moving IKF? I said before, I feel like both IKF and Josh Donaldson can't be everyday players for this team next year. I feel like you either a bench or move both of them, and then you bring up Peraza, and then you bring up Anthony Volpe, and you bring up Oswald Cabrera, and you let the kids let the kids play. Bring up these kids, bring up these infielders from the minor league system, and let's see what they can do. Let them take over for let them take over and let's see what they can do. That's number two. And number three, there's a lot of reports that starting pitching wise, the Yankees maybe in on Carlos Rodon. And I was initially iffy on the Yankees are bringing back signing Carlos Rodon because I'm looking at the rotation thinking like, okay, you got Garrett Cole, you got Luis Severino, you got Nestor Cortez, you got Frankie Montas, even though there's some concerns to them, like, but still, like, I would have been happy if they that's a pretty solid rotation. That's still a pretty solid rotation. But you know what? If you add a Carlos Rendon, who is like aside from DeGrom and Verlander, probably the best pitcher on the market right now, and you make him your number two behind Garrett Cole, you would essentially have like arguably the best rotation in baseball. You would have arguably the best rotation in baseball. So that's the thing. If you like, there are obviously Yankees offensively, like there aren't that many options out there for Yankees, like in terms of position players, because that's the big need now. Like they need that. The offense, I feel like, is more of a concern than pitching. But at the same time, if you can't really upgrade the offense that much due to committing so much running to Judge, then and there being lack of options, then why not double down on our strength? Why not double down on our strength and get the best rotation in baseball? So that's the thing. I'm gonna throw the Aaron Judge's back, but you know what? I still think the Yankees need more. And you know what? If the Yankees do sign Rendon and they make a trade for Brian Reynolds or they bring back Andrew Benintendi, I'll tell you right now, I'll make a promise. I will not say a bad word about High Style Steinberg for at least a year. At least a year. At least until the playoffs of next year. At least.
Yeah. That would be a huge gift for you guys. I think if you guys have Rondon, you'll definitely have like one of the filthiest rotations in baseball. Definitely.
And Piazza says Cole, Rendon, Cortez, Severino. Name a better rotation than that in baseball.
Filthy. Clay Holmes to close it out.
Yeah, and they also bring back Tommy Caney too, Tommy Caney, who was a reliever for them for a couple of years. So you add him to the bullpen. That's a great signing by them.
You would do it 100%.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, no, I think that would be great for you guys. Really, I heard that you guys are talking with them though. Let's get serious.
Yeah, there's a lot of smoke buzzing. And you know what? I'll tell you right now. I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm definitely cautiously optimistic about the rest of this offseason. Now we've got Aaron Judge that way. I say full steam ahead and build up this roster and let's go win a World Series.
That's the expectation.
Yep. Sam, you've been awfully quiet so far. I'm going to give you the floor here.
So
that's all you're going to say?
On one hand, I'm happy. I'm kind of happy about this, but on the other hand, low key, I'm kind of like, why is this the right move? just because, hear me out. Regular season, Aaron Judge is the best player in the league. I'm sorry, he just is. Regular season, Aaron Judge is the best player in the league, and I don't think anyone else can really deny it. But I'm gonna say it like this. Aaron Judge is like the James Harden of baseball.
Bye.
I'm sorry, did I say something wrong? James Harden is like an MVP level player.
Here's the thing, Sam. I get what you're saying. I
Adam,
get what you're trying to say.
Let me finish.
I get what you're trying to say. I just feel like James Harden like as a bad comparison because talent wise, I think Aaron Judge is way better than James Harden. That's all I'm gonna say. I feel like Kevin Durant would be a better comparison.
No, Kevin Durant would not be a good comparison. Kevin Durant's worse than Aaron Judge. Plus, Kevin Durant has at least won something, well as James Harden won nothing. Which is why I said James Harden, because James Harden is, in the regular season, is like Aaron Judge, an MVP level player to like a top 5, top 3 player. But when the playoffs roll around, every year it's the same thing. It's regular season's amazing, and then playoffs hit, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Where are you? So that's why I'm kind of like, with this, because yeah, Judge is a great pickup, obviously. Judge is one MVP. But I want a little bit more playoff success. Like, I don't want to just keep having first and second round exits. I want us to compete for a World Series and actually make it to a World Series. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? I don't want us to just be that middle ground team like we keep being.
Here's what Sam. Here's the thing. I completely understand where you're coming from because that is a concern. Let's face it. Aaron Judge had a historic early season. He did not have a great postseason. Let's call it what it is. He did not have a great postseason, and now's where the clock's gonna start because right now, like Aaron Judge last year, he only made like what $19 million. Now he's making $40 million a year. If he goes out there next year and has a terrible postseason, like he's gonna get hammered. Like he's gonna hear it, and you know what? It'll be deserved. Like it'll be deserved. So Sam, I completely understand like that you're concerned from that angle. Like why you paying of paying like this much money to a guy who like does have the best postseason track record. But I will say, here's my rebuttal to you, Sam. Here's my rebuttal to you. What was the alternative?
The alternative is get rid of assets for next year because it's like either way, Adam, what are we gonna have this year?
Well, we're gonna have
Adam, what are we gonna have this year? Another decent Yankees team that's gonna be a first round exit.
We're gonna have to see what they do throughout the rest of the offseason because right now the Yankees aren't done. I said before they aren't done. They're gonna I completely get your concern, Sam, but I said before like they still need to make some more moves. Like this, I said before, Aaron Judge can't be the only move you make. I get your point, and that's my current point is that this can't be the only move they make. They need to do more.
Okay, Adam, let's say it is. What happens then?
If this is the only move they make, then I'm going to be concerned.
Listen, I'm already concerned. The one time I wasn't concerned, I should have been concerned. So I'm going to stay concerned. I'm going to stay paranoid until they actually win it and prove me wrong because god damn, I trusted them, Adam, and they wet the bed.
Yes.
I
Let's not talk
trusted
about
them
the
and I
second
said
half
they
of
were going
last
to
year.
win
Let's
over
not
the Astros and they get swept by them.
Sam, I completely understand your concerns. But I just looked it up. Aaron Judge's postseason OPS is .772, which isn't terrible. Like it's not terrible, but it's not like like you expect Aaron Judge to be better than that. You expect it to be better. I will say though, like I saw this may change your mind. This may like make you feel a little bit better, Sam. I believe he holds like I think he right now is like up there for most home runs in an elimination game. I've never seen that stat last postseason.
I did not see that stat.
Yeah, I remember. I apparently holds the record for most home runs in elimination games. I believe he holds the record for that, or he's up there. Let, let, let me try. Let me try to look up the stat right now. While I'm trying to look up stat, Alex, if you want, you can jump in like and talk about Aaron Judge coming back to the Yankees. I mean, unless you had any other final thoughts, um, Sam.
No, I'm just really concerned. I just hope. I really just hope, but yeah.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you this, Sam. Let's say they go out like and they do sign Carlos Rendon and they make the trade for Brian Reynolds or they make another big splash and grab a left field. Let's say they bring back Anthony. Would you feel less concerned?
I'd be less concerned, but still be concerned because whatever can go wrong will go wrong.
Yeah, I trust me. I understand. I feel your sentiment and I get it, but it's like at that point, it's like okay, Yankees could basically it's like what you're basically saying is that like the Yankees could do like it's like there's nothing the Yankees could do that could change my mind. Like I'm always gonna feel this way about them, which I understand why you feel that way, Sam, but at the same time, it's like what do you want the Yankees to do about it? Like you're basically telling them okay, Yankees, there's not much you could do about it, at least right now. All right, Alex, go ahead. Talk about Aaron Judge coming back.
Yeah, I think it was the smart choice for the Yankees, and I'm not sure anyone else would allow him come aboard. Even though the asking price was a little high, and I just didn't see it coming from a different perspective of any other team other than the Yankees to actually hold on to him and have the chance um, to make another run to a possible playoff race and a potential World Series contender. But I'm just really interested to see how the Yankees handle themselves with the addition with Aaron Judge and how they continue to rise from uh, from his level of talent. And I just feel like the Yankees are going to be the team to look it out for sure. And uh, I'm I'm just really interested to see how everything plays out.
Yeah, I'm gonna confess right now. This means a lot to me personally. It's just because it's like after the season, Judge, like Aaron Judge is a guy. I mean, the player just means a lot to me. Fans they say something about fans that they develop like emotional connections to players, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm no exception. Like he really has solidified himself. He's like my guy. He's like ever since you retired, he's just he's just been my guy. Like ever since he had that historic season. I was I remember I was going through I remember in 2017 I was going through a kind of a rough time like during the spring, and Aaron Judge broke on a scene, and then he really really put a smile on my face, and it's and I've really admired Aaron Judge ever since. It's I love the guy, and him leaving. I'm gonna be honest, him leaving I've experienced the pain of having players leave by team free agency. I've experienced it with the Devils with Zach Parise and Ilya Kovalchuk. I experienced a couple of years ago with Robinson Cano. And I know he was technically traded away, but I experienced it with the with Old Michael Jr. Guys like that. I'll be if Aaron Judge did leave though, I'm gonna be honest. If Aaron Judge did leave, regardless of who they replaced him with, I really feel in terms of in terms of in terms of the connection, it would have hurt me more than all those combined if he left. So I'm just so ecstatic that he's back. I'm just so happy that he's back. I'm just ecstatic, but at the same time, I said before, there's more work to be done. This can't be the end of the Yankees offseason. And you know what? I don't think it will. I heard a report or say I heard a credible reporter say oh, the Yankees are definitely not done. And the Yankees are the Yankees the Yankees are definitely not done. So we'll have to see what happens. Winter meetings come to a close probably when you're listening to this podcast, but you know what? You still got a lot of time to go for the straight train. So let's see what happens. But before we get to the hot take, Alex, it's time for your World Cup, the FIFA 2022 FIFA World Cup storyline segment. Try and make it short, please, this time, Alex. I know you're passionate about this, but let's face it, with Team USA getting eliminated and all baseball news, I'm sure there's not much we need to hear about. But you know what? But regardless, Alex, go ahead. The floor is yours.
So to make it short, I'll just preview the two
You can do recaps. You can do recaps. Go ahead.
Okay. So from this past
I'll give you 5 minutes. I'll give you 5 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay. So on December 6th, which was this past Tuesday, yesterday, Morocco and Spain ended in a draw, and Morocco advanced to the quarterfinals. Portugal scored 6 goals against Switzerland and advanced to the quarterfinals. So the quarterfinals are set for this Friday and Saturday. The game to keep an eye on is the Netherlands and Argentina game, which is at 2 p.m. on Fox on Friday. And another interesting game is the England game on Saturday at 2 p.m. against France.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Ever since USA got eliminated, I haven't been paying that much attention to the World Cup. Yeah, I'm just gonna be completely honest. I could try looking up right now. I'll try watching some of the quarterfinals. I heard Japan got eliminated in penalty kicks, so that's disappointing. You know how much we love Japanese culture on this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So the quarterfinals are going on. Should be a lot of great action. Should be a lot of great action this weekend. England and France. I'm sure that's gonna be a great matchup on Saturday.
Yeah.
I mean, did you want to have any other thoughts on that matchup? You want to get out, Alex?
I'm just really I won't be able to see it because actually I might get the chance to see the first half at least. But I think England is a scary team in this year's World Cup, and the amount of points they can rack up is really scary. And I think that they are the team to beat once the quarterfinals get underway. And it should be interesting.
Yeah. Box, thank you for your World Cup storyline segment. We all here greatly enjoyed it. We greatly enjoyed it. But guys, you know what time it is? It is time right now for the hot take episode. And guys, he hasn't done one in what feels like a month. So guys, y'all know who's doing his hot take, right? Guys, take a guess who's doing this hot take. Take a random guess. Marcellus. Marcellus, buddy.
Hot take time.
Yep, it's your hot take. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to put in a little twist to this hot take. I'm going to put in a little twist because right now, Marcellus, you are currently right now like 4 hot takes back from the rest of us. Right. You need to make up 4 hot takes. So I decided myself, I'm going to make this easier for you. I'm going to make this easier for you. So you know how we usually do it? Like, we vote like Marcel. Here's the thing: Marcellus does this hot take, then we approve, disapprove, then it adds to his record. Here's the little twist we're gonna do, guys. I want to hear what you guys think of this. Marcellus is gonna do his hot take. We're all gonna vote approve or disapprove, but here's the catch: one approval will count towards his record, and one disapproval will count like against his record. So, for example, if he does his hot take, and let's say I approve, but Sam disapproves, then guess what? On Marcellus' record, which is currently 6-2, it'll then become 7-3. And if Alex approves, it'll become 8-3. If he disapproves, it'll become 7-4. Or if Michael disapproves, it'll then go on there. You guys like that idea?
So sure. Basically, what you're saying is me, Alex, and Michael have to approve it to make sure that you never get to the top 3.
Basically, yeah. Basically.
Okay, so I'm just going to say this right off the bat. I don't care. I'm approving. Bye.
Wow. You really hate me that much, Sam. You see? He straight up admitted, Marcellus. He straight up admitted he and Michael are conspiracizing against me. He just straight up admitted it.
Adam, to be fair, when you and Mike went head to head, I said verbatim, if you would have used good tactics against Mike, there would have been no doubt in my mind that I would have picked you. But your argument was so ass, I couldn't pick either of you.
Okay, that one I'll give you. The rest I'm not buying. That one I'll give you. The rest I'm not buying. Even still, I think that's a little fishy. Hold on. You agree with my hot take, but you're not voting. So then Alex is to win and vote for Michael, and Michael wins and beats me. I'm telling you, Marcellus, there's Adam, stuff in here. I'll tell you right now, there's collusion going on here to keep me down at the bottom of the standings. There's collusion on here because these two fools know that without collusion, they cannot beat me in anything on this podcast.
No, Adam, it's
I
just your
was
hot
season one
takes
of
are
betting. I
trash.
was season one of betting. I won fantasy baseball. I'm winning big right now in fantasy football. The only thing I'm doing bad this is I'm okay this year in all things, and be honest, honestly my betting this year is trash, so I'll give you all a pass on that one. But aside from that, I'm whooping all your butts, and the only way you guys can my hot takes are pretty easy. The only way I'm not higher to stand is because you and Michael are conspiracizing and are colluding against me. And
Ooh.
I'm gonna take your rent right there as an admission.
You can believe whatever you want, Adam. All I'm saying is every single one of your hot takes are fucking garbage. Literally every single one of them. And the one time you had a good hot take, you fucking just did terrible. Like, Mike outdid you somehow, even though he said something that, like, is just not right. You can argue, but, like, he wasn't right. And he somehow still sounded right against you. Like, Adam, you even keep talking about hockey. You said a hockey player might be the best sports player in New York or New Jersey.
I said specifically hockey. I said specifically hockey player. Get it right.
No, you didn't. You said best sports player in New York or New Jersey.
You want to pull up the receipt?
Pull up the receipt, because I remember you said, all I heard was he's the best sportsman in New York or New Jersey, and I said, hell no.
Let me look here.
And if you didn't say that as your specific hot take, you said it during your hot take.
I said that they were the best team. I didn't say he was the best player. Get it right.
Best team? No.
Okay. All right. Here. All right. Here it is. I'm sending it right now to the casual chat.
Still best team?
Yes,
best team. Over the Jets. Best team over the Jets.
Yes, over the Jets.
You're smoking that crack, dude. In no world is a hockey team better than any team.
So basically, the Devils go out there right now and win the Stanley Cup. They're not better than the Jets?
No. Truly no.
You're bugging.
Because hockey,
you just don't like the sport.
Hockey means in this country,
don't like
Adam.
The sport. Admit your bias and you just don't like the sport.
Adam, who the fuck in this country likes the sport?
Alex does.
Who? Okay, but to be fair, Alex is a journalist. He has to like every sport. Even the ones he hates, he has to like.
I'm working in the media too.
Exactly, which is why I say you have to like the sport. Even if you hate it, you have to. It's like with soccer. Literally, it's the same thing with soccer. Like, if you're in the sports world, you're probably not interested in soccer, but you have to like it because it's a sport. Like, there is no choice. Plus, have you seen a hockey segment at all from anything popular? Like, has Stephen A. Smith talked about hockey, or has
he has for a bit. He has for a bit on. I believe he did for a bit on First Take during the playoffs.
One bit. But you know how many bits for basketball there are, or football?
Well, yeah, because those are more popular sports. Those are more popular sports in this country.
Okay, well, but baseball was literally a dying sport.
Yeah, they do a bit of baseball. They do more baseball than the hockey. I understand. Yeah. I understand. It's the full sport.
Yeah. So, like I'm saying, you keep making up either trash hot takes or you make good hot takes, but you do them like so poorly that there's no way I can just agree with you.
Whatever. I still believe you and Michael are colluding against me, but we'll agree to disagree.
If I was calling against
Marcellus,
you,
I'm
trust me, you
so
would have 0
sorry.
wins.
I'm so sorry. This guy here just came in and just stole 5 minutes of your hot take. So, Marcellus, the floor is yours. Go ahead. And remember, our rules are applying. Like every single one of our votes, will count to you as a record. Go ahead.
All right. My hot take. It's gonna be on John Morant.
Ooh.
You know, John. All right, so I say John Morant is easily probably one of the best point guards in the league right now.
All right, let me interrupt you there, Marcellus, because let me just ask you one question. You say he's one of the best point guards in the league. Like, give me a number. John Morant is a top what point guard in the league?
Top 5. I say top 5. Top
All right,
5.
continue.
All right, sis. But really, I don't know if you guys saw, but tonight they played OKC, and he dropped a triple double. It's his second one of his career. And I actually went to the game when they played against the Knicks, and he dropped a triple double there too. So like, I seen it twice, and I'm really look. You watch the way he plays. Just very explosive to the basket. It's like he's just crazy. And like the leadership and the chemistry that the Grizzlies have, they're really a good team. I don't know if you guys will even keep up with them like that, but yeah, I think John Morant, he's really one of the best top 5 point guards in the league.
So is that all for your hot take?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Who wants to go first here?
I just want to know, what was your hot take specifically on? Because I heard it, but I didn't know like what the topic was about.
I was saying John Morant is probably one of the best point guards in the league right now.
He said specifically top 5. Said specifically top 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would start criticizing the hot take because I'm not gonna lie, you're just saying something that is already proven. But I really want to piss off Adam. So just in spite of that, plus it's like like I said, Marcellus, you were correct. More like John Morant is one of the best point guards in the league. I have John Morant actually number 2 right now, just behind Steph Curry. Like low-key, I have him over Dame for John Morant. So there's that. I'm going to agree with your hot take because it's like you did say like the correct things, and I guess you could say it's a hot take just because it's like you could be saying like, oh yeah, he's better than Damian Lillard, and right. Dame has been playing his ass off lately. So I'll agree with the hot take. I approve.
Illusion.
Adam, you wanna do collusion? Bet. I'm gonna know it. I wasn't doing anything at first. Know it. Bet. Now watch what happens every betting segment.
Okay. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do, Marcellus. All right. I'm gonna tell you right now, Marcellus. I'm voting no, only because that's not a hot take. It's like John Morant's a stud. He's one of the best point guards in the league. Like Sam, when you say, oh, he's top 2, that's a hot take. That generates discussion. Like that. I hate to analyze you for being technical here, but if you had said like, oh, John Morant's a top 2 or even top 3 point guard, I probably would have approved because your points are valid. But it's just the fact that you make it so broad. It's like, oh, top 5. Well, duh. John Morant's definitely in definitely top five. You can't name like 5 point guards in the NBA better right now than John Morant. Like he's up there with like Steph Curry, like he's up there with Steph Curry. Are we counting Luka Doncic as a point guard?
Yeah.
Because he is listed as point guard. Sorry, so we'll count him. Dame. Really, that's it. But like, and even Dame, I feel like is debatable. So let's say if you simply said top two or top three, I probably would have approved. But if I did it top five, it's just like no, it's not a hot take. It's just fact. So sign Marcellus and disapproving. All right, Alex, go ahead.
I approve.
Do I even need to say it? Marcellus, be honest. Do you think there's something fishy going on here? Is this something I need to investigate?
Oh, what you trying to
They're all
investigate?
cheating just like Alex did. I'm just
Adam. So, quick question, Adam.
So Sam, you have your own Eli on the job here. You have your own Eli on the job, right?
Oh, Eli Manning, come on, don't.
No, I'm talking
Eli
about
Manning.
Eli. Yes, I guess Eli, the guy that was helping Alex with bets.
Bro,
Yeah,
Eli
that guy on
Manning.
the job.
Eli Manning is a top 5 quarterback. Come on, don't play with me. He's better than Peyton Manning. I'm sorry, he just is.
Marcellus, do you want to respond to that? Because I keep on telling this man's smoking some crack. And I love Eli Manning, but it's like Peyton. I'm sorry, Peyton's better. Marcellus, do you want to
Peyton's
respond
better
to that?
in the regular season. But playoffs.
By a lot.
But playoffs, though.
What's the argument?
Sam's arguing that Eli's better than Peyton.
Because look at the playoffs. Like
Eli's not better than Peyton.
Bro. It's fine. I'll be the only one that I'm be in my corner, y'all be in your corner. I'm chilling.
Break it
down. I feel like Sam's smart. I asked Sam the juice for a hot take, and he's like, "No, I'm not gonna," because he knows it's gonna get disapproved. He knows we're all gonna vote no.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It's like Adam. I may be a little dumb, but I'm not completely stupid. Like I'm not a moron. I know what's gonna get approved and what's not gonna get approved. Like Adam, for example, when you said Sean Marks was one of the best GMs, if not the best GM.
Yeah, I'm trying to call Michael right now, see if he can get his hot take approval.
Yo, you ever reached Michael?
No answer.
Oh,
that's what I thought.
No answer. But continue. I continue?
Continue with what?
You were saying something about the hot takes?
Oh yeah. Adam, quick question.
Yeah.
How is your Sean Marks hot take holding up?
The Nets. Let me check. The Brooklyn Nets right now are the 4th seed in the East, so I say it's holding up pretty good.
You still think Sean Marks is the best GM?
I said one of the best GMs.
You still think he's one of the best GMs?
I'll say it's in the top half of the league.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Top 5?
I said top half. Top half.
Oh, I thought you said top 5, and I was like, top 5?
Okay, yeah. I said top half.
I was like over the Cleveland Cavaliers who got Donovan Mitchell, and then the Warriors who are always good, and then all those other fucking teams like top half. Dude.
Yeah.
If Kevin Durant did not complain so much to get Steve Nash out of there, boy, we'd be having a different conversation right now.
Yeah, so you said, "Oh, how's my hot take over there?" I don't know, Alex. I Sam. How's your hot take saying, "Oh, the Knicks and Lakers will be better than the Nets"? How are those hot takes holding up?
Actually, the Lakers' hot take, low key, might be true.
The
Lakers who are 8-2.
They are currently in third to last place in the East. The fuck.
And do you see the record?
10-14. Wow.
Yeah, you know what they were before?
What were they before?
3-10.
What?
They were 3-10 before. So the fact that they're 10-14, they have a chance to like.
And what were the Nets do at the beginning of the year? What was the Nets record at the beginning of the year? What were they since then? I rest my case.
I don't care. The Lakers are better than the Nets. I'm sorry. The Knicks are better than the Nets.
All right. Put your mouth in. If if the Nets finish with a better record, if the Nets finish with a better record than the Lakers and the Knicks, you have to wear Nets gear for an entire episode that I will provide for you.
But how would you be able to see me without my camera?
Shh. Good. I would literally just ask this. I would literally ask you during the recording, just take a photo with your phone, and just send it to me, and we'll post it on our social media page.
All right.
Just as proof.
All right, bet.
Okay.
But the Nets have to be better than both, not just one.
Both.
All
right. And I'll ask Michael to bring me if one of the fishes better record, I will wear a hat of the Knicks and the Lakers. So if the Knicks fish with a better record, I'll wear a Knicks hat. If the Lakers fish with a better record, I'll wear the Lakers hat. But if both fish with a better record, one episode I'll wear a Knicks hat, the other I'll wear a Lakers hat.
Bet.
All right,
because we both know that the Lakers and Knicks are better than your fucking trash ass Nets.
I got one thing to say to you, Sam. Scoreboard!
Hey Adam, quick question.
Yeah.
You know what happens if the Knicks win their next 2 games, but the Nets lose their next 2 games?
What?
Your scoreboard argument kind of falls apart.
Yeah. Knicks are playing the Hornets on the road and the Kings. I'm not that worried. And then after that, they play the Bulls twice.
Yeah. So
aside from the Hornets, those are all very losable games.
I can't wait for the Knicks I can't wait for the Knicks by next episode to be higher than the Nets, and then me just say, "Hey Adam, so what's the scoreboard say?"
Oh man. I'll
be like, "Hey Adam, what does the scoreboard say?" And I'm just gonna hear crickets.
I'm gonna do the same thing if we still have a better if we're still like in 4th place. I'm just gonna hear crickets instead.
I bet.
Yo guys, remember when we thought Chris and Sam like had a beef? It turns out that was only a diversion from the true beef on the show. Me and Sam, that's the true beef.
Yeah, guys, and by the way, I just would like to currently announce that the Phoenix Suns are currently losing by 40 points to the Celtics.
Wow.
So yeah,
That's insane. Yeah, Celtics are good. Celtics are good. Celtics are good. You're never gonna hear me not say that.
I would also like to put out on the record that I officially won my parlay. Not my parlay, my bet.
Yeah, you won your
Just
bet.
saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry. We'll make sure we give you credit. Like I haven't done the official point scores yet, but don't worry, you'll get credit for them. Don't worry. All right. All right. We're getting to the second half of the show now,
I'd
so
also
it's
like
time to
to
get.
put it
It's
out
time to
there
get.
that my Pelicans are way better than the Brooklyn Nets.
Well, that's just facts. So I'm gonna plead the fifth there. That's just facts. Pelicans are a beast right now. Pelicans are balling. All right, but Marcellus, we're gonna put you back to work. Because the Yankees weren't the only baseball team. Weren't the only one of our baseball teams to make some news. Your Mets. Oh boy, they made some news. After losing Jacob deGrom to the Texas Rangers, your Mets counter by signing Justin Verlander to a 2-year deal. What was it, $86 million total, I believe?
Yeah, that was it.
Yes, yeah. So, or either or somewhere in that range. And you guys also acquired Brooks Ray from, I believe, the Rays. So, Marcellus, the floor is yours. First of all, I'm going to ask you two questions. Marcellus, number one, what was your reaction to Jacob deGrom going to Texas? And B, what's your reaction to Justin Verlander signing?
Well, I was at a family party Friday night when I got the notification. Once I got it, I was like, damn, I couldn't talk to anybody. But I knew he was leaving though. Once he opted out, I knew that man he was leaving. I have ideas. I mean, that one hurt. It's always gonna sting. But then once I saw we got Verlander, I felt good again. I mean, look, it's a Cy Young winner. We saw what he did. He did last season. He was dominant. So we definitely need that in New York. So I was very happy with the signing. And I don't think we're done yet. I mean, we got Jose Quintana today. And I heard we're probably gonna try and sign one more pitcher. So it's looking good.
Yeah, I feel like Marcellus. I feel like Marcellus. I feel like at the end of the day, like you could say like, oh, maybe you could like complain about, oh, maybe the Mets like should have done more to keep him, which I disagree with, but whatever. But at the end of the day, Jacob deGrom clearly didn't want to be here.
Yeah, he didn't want to be there.
I that was obvious. The only thing you need is that he did not give the Mets a chance to match the offer.
No, he didn't. Because we only offered 3 years and he got offered 5.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't blame him.
yeah, and at the same time, I really feel like I honestly think the Rangers are taking a massive gamble. I'm gonna say honest, they're honestly taking a bigger gamble than signing Judge, than the Yankees signing Judge. Because let's be honest, like Jacob DeGrom's like what, 35?
34, yeah.
He's yeah. Let me look this up right now. Let me look this up really quickly. Jacob deGrom is he's 34 years old. He's gonna be 35 in June of next year. And look at his injury history. The guy literally missed an entire year. The guy missed an entire year. He's had Tommy John surgery, and he's getting older. Like, what makes you think that contract is going to age well, or that he's not going to have injury problems?
Well, he's one of the best pitchers in the league. So, I mean,
When healthy, I agree. When healthy, he's the best pitcher in the league. But I just feel like the Rangers are taking a massive gamble.
Well, they need pitching.
Yeah.
That's the only thing they really need. Their offense is good. They just need pitching.
I don't disagree. But at the same time, like I said, even I'm gonna be honest, Marcellus, and this may be a hot take. Even if I had to choose between what the Mets gave Verlander and what the Rangers gave DeGrom, I would also take what the Mets gave Verlander. I would take Verlander at 2 years, $86 million over DeGrom at the contract the Rangers gave him. I'm being honest here because you're taking a risk with Verlander too to go, but it's only a risk for 2 years. I mean, worst case scenario, if he flames out this year, like you only have like one more year of him, like you only have one more year of him when he's gone. On the other hand, like Jacob DeGrom might be one Tommy John surgery for blowing out his arm, and then bam, that contract's an albatross.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like I said, I think I know he was leaving, so I guess it's a good pickup for Texas. Yeah, Texas rotation looks good too. But
their lineup looks good too. I mean, you got Seager, you got Simeon,
Garcia too.
Yeah, I'm still I mean, the Rays have they're going for it. The Rays are clearly going for it. Now they definitely have some competition to overcome. You gotta get past them. You gotta get past the Astros. You gotta get past the Mariners. That's way easier said than done, but they're going for it. They're going for it. Good for them.
Yeah, we'll see how it looks. I think they'll look a lot better this year.
I got two more Mets questions for you, Marcellus. I got two more Mets questions. What do you think of Diaz coming back?
Diaz?
Yeah, what do you think of Diaz coming back?
You had to bring Diaz back. He's great. He's one of the best relievers right now in baseball. They're like Trump saw plays, and it's like, it's automatic. So I think we had to bring him back. Definitely had to lock him up.
Yeah, definitely. He really had like one of the best seasons by a reliever in a while. It was a must lock him up. It was a must lock have him in the back end of that bullpen. Like having that closer, like because here's the thing: if you had let him go, like your bullpen is then in shambles because your bullpen had like Diaz and pretty much no one else. Which bullpen is an area of need for you guys. Like that's another thing you guys need to address this season. You guys need to adjust the bullpen.
Yeah, sure, but it's coming along. We're supposed to get one more.
I think you guys will. I definitely think you guys will. All right, I said two more questions, but there's gonna be three more questions. And this was not more a question, but more of like a proposal or a point. Marcellus is that I think now with the Grom gun and all that money freed up, well, not money freed up because he gave most of it to Verlander, but still, I think a reunion with Brandon Nimmo becomes much more likely. Because Brandon Nimmo, like he's gonna command like a really big contract, a contract that I personally think he's gonna get overpaid this winter. I've heard like reports like he could get like $150 million contract. I'm like, geez. But I do think retaining Brandon Nimmo makes sense for you guys. I mean, he's your guy. I believe he's a homegrown Met, am I right, Marcellus?
Yeah.
So he's a homegrown guy. Like he leads off. He can play center field. The Mets need all the help with the lineup they can get. So So why not? Why not? Like the lap was a big issue. Well, why not address it by bringing back a guy that was your leadoff hitter all year? So do you agree, Marcellus? Would you bring Brandon Nimmo back?
Of course, 100%. You gotta bring him back after the season that he had. Yeah, great season. You gotta bring him back.
Yeah,
You definitely need him.
yeah. Are there any other moves you think the Mets could or should make?
We gotta get Kadai Sega, man. We gotta get him. The
Get
Japanese
who?
pitcher. The Japanese pitcher,
Yeah,
Sega. We gotta get him.
yeah, because it's that you guys also need a Chris Bassett replacement.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
personally I don't think Chris Bassett's coming back.
I don't think he should.
I don't think he should. Yeah, I don't think he should. I feel like that ship has sailed.
Yes, we gotta get Sega, then we gotta get them all. Then I think we had a successful offseason.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like if you guys get I really feel like if you guys come up get if you guys just resign Brandon Nimmo then add and then get the Japanese pitcher and then get the Japanese pitcher but I really feel like this would be like I really feel like this would be a good offseason for you guys in spite of losing Jacob deGrom.
Right. Yeah, like I said, the Grom leaver will stay, but I guess it's what he wanted to do. Got more money out of it, so he had to. But
Yeah.
we got Verlander, so we're good.
Yeah. I definitely agree. Like if I'm the Mets, I'm saying thank you for your services. Thank you for your services, but I'm saying thank you for your services, but it's time to move on. Like I feel like at that contract, I'm like, no, thank you. Thank you for your services. Thank you for your services, but as far as the contract go, thanks but no thanks. But yeah, you got
Right.
Verlander, and you still have potential to do much more this offseason. You got Verlander, and you got who's it again? Like where's my you got Brooks Raley, so I really feel like you guys are shaping up to have a really nice winter. All right, one last local team to go. Alex, you're really sure of them right now. Your Philadelphia Phillies made a bunch of moves. I mean, you got Tajon Walker, that's a big move, but more importantly, you guys, it was we were discussing it, there was a lot of rumors, but you guys pulled off. You guys landed Trea Turner. Alex, the floor is yours.
Can't wait until Trea Turner plays in front of one of the best crowds in MLB in South Philadelphia. And he's actually having a press conference, an introduction press conference later today, since it's past midnight at the moment.
Well,
So
our viewers are likely to listen to this Thursday or Friday,
okay,
depending on when I get this whole episode up and edited.
okay. I'm just really excited to see how this lineup develops now that Trea Turner is in the lineup. I'm really interested to see how Kyle Schwarber, Reese Hoskins, Brandon Marsh all play out with Trea Turner in the lineup. I was just reading something saying that the Phillies might have Trea Turner batting between Brandon Marsh and Bryson Stott, but Uh, but as of now, I'm not sure what to expect, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the top of the order. With Kyle Schwarber at one, and possibly Trea Turner at two, or I'm not sure how it's going to go, but I'm really excited to have the chance to watch Trea Turner in the Phillies uniform, uh, especially with the amount of talent that the Phillies have now. Uh, in I know that Bryce Harper is going to be missing time once the season gets rolling, but once he's healthy and once he's at it, it's going to be a really tough team to stop offensively. I think uh, this team is a legit team to contend for a championship in the coming years. They just need to fix a little bullpen pieces, but altogether, I think this team is moving in the right direction, and it's going to be a fun season next season, and I'm really excited for it.
That I said for I think Trea Turner makes all the sense in the world for you. It's exactly what you need. Exactly what you need. You guys need a middle infielder. You desperately need to improve your defense. You definitely need to improve defense. You could use the speed as Trea Turner is like one of the best baseballers in the league. We all know he's got an excellent glove, high contact bat. I really feel like, and plus the fact that he spent so many years in Washington with Bryce Harper, I feel like it made all sense of the world for you guys. I feel like the contract's a bit risky. Like not necessarily the money. I think $300 is perfectly fair, but I think 11 years is risky. But hey, it keeps at a low average out of value, so why not? Honestly, why not?
All I have to say is the reunion is the reality.
Yeah, definitely. You got Trea Turner and Bryce Harper reunited, and you still got studs like Schwarber and Kyle Schwarber and Nick Castellanos.
JT Romito.
You got JT. Your lineup is loaded. That lineup is loaded.
Yeah.
And you get the and you guys add
Taiwan Walker.
You got add Taiwan Walker to that rotation, and you add Matt Stram.
Yeah.
Is Matt Stram a reliever?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, so you guys add bullpen up. You guys right now, I'm gonna be honest right now. I think you guys are winning the offseason.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are winning the offseason because you guys have improved in just so much way that I honestly think, even let's say you guys don't do anything for the rest of the offseason, I still think right now you guys could really contend for the division.
I just feel like there's going to be another move with the bullpen, but aside from that, I think everything is in the right place, and I feel like this team is legit contenders now with the additions, and I think if everyone stays healthy and everything falls into place, I think this team has a legit chance to make a deep run.
Yeah. You want to know who I feel bad right now for? San Francisco Giants fans. I'm gonna be honest. I don't get me wrong. I'm thrilled that Aaron Judge is coming back. I feel bad for San Francisco Giants fans because you get from Portland, you're all excited. You think your boy's coming back home. You get so excited, and not only does he not come here, with the moves the Phillies have made, like I'm being honest right now, guys. I'm being honest right now. Atlanta, the Braves, the Mets, the Phillies. One of those teams could win division. The other two are all but locks to be wild card. And then you look at the NL West. You got the Dodgers, and the Padres. Same thing. Like, where's the extra wild card spot for them? How you getting another wild card spot? If you're like St. Louis or Milwaukee, Milwaukee, like whoever doesn't win the NL Central, how you getting a wild card spot? I honestly think especially with St. Louis, I'll bring back Nolan Arenado and sign Wilson Contreras. I honestly think we're gonna see maybe there'll be different division winners, but I honestly think we're gonna see a pretty much the same playoff format in the National League this upcoming year. I mean, granted, the Giants aren't done. There's rumors that they may sign Carlos Correa, so keep tabs on that. But right now, it's just like as Don Reck would say, who are you taking out? Who are you taking out? Like the Braves, the Mets, the Phillies, the Dodgers, the Padres. Who are you taking out?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this winter meetings have been so fun. This baseball season has just been so fun. I mean, I probably would be saying different to if Judge didn't resign, but the fact that he did resign, I'm being happy. Like, I'm just gonna own and be happy. Like, this offseason has been so fun. It's been so fun. All right, guys, but you know what time it is.
Best of the episode.
It's time for our best of the episode. Unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to do a calculate yet, but I know Sam won his bet. Sam, Pelicans won over the Pistons, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Pelicans won. You won your bet. Knicks won. He won his bet. Michael had Luka Doncic scoring 20 more, 6 assists. He won his bet. He won his bet. I won my bet. Fun fact: I actually had Aaron Judge to sign with the Yankees. They didn't have it. They didn't have it on the sportsbook I used, but they had it on a different one. So I'm gonna be like, honestly, why not? I'll take it. And I won. I add 9.09 points. I don't know the exact point totals for you, Marcellus, and Sam, you yet, but I will have them. I will have them in due time. So again, if you guys want all updates on betting, like if we can't provide them on the episode, we will always provide them on our social media pages. Like go to our Twitter, go to our Instagram at GetGRP and check them out there. All right, but I think I can at least do a stand. I think I can at least try to do a standings update. Maybe not exactly, but all I can say is I know for sure Michael's back in first place. That's the only thing I'm sure about. Because right now, I think Michael's leading us in both points and record, I believe. He's done it. He's done it. He's back. All right. All right, you guys ready for me to do my bet?
Sure.
All right. This one, honestly, it was initially tough for me this was initially tough for me, but then I actually saw this just juicy bet, and I had no choice. I decided I'm not even gonna do any other parlays. I'm just gonna gobble this up right now. I'm taking the Cincinnati Bengals over the Cleveland Browns on the spread. The Cincinnati Bengals, they're at home against the Cleveland Browns, and they're only favored by 6.5. Why? Like, why are the Bengals only favored 6.5? Why? Because he who should not be named is back at quarterback for the Browns. Really, I'm that scared after the shit show they just put up against who did the Browns play? I don't even remember, and I don't even care. I'll just look up right now for the argument. Oh, the Texans. They beat the Texans. Wow. I'm so impressed. I love the Bengals right now. They're gonna cover that 6.5 very easily, and they're gonna win by more than a touchdown. So this is easy for me here. I'm not even thinking here. I'm taking the Bengals. I'm taking the Bengals over the I'm taking the Bengals over the Browns on a spread. All right, before we get to Alex's bet, Alex, you just texted the chat. You got some breaking news.
Break news: Xander Bogaerts will be heading to the San Diego Padres for $280 million on the 11-year deal.
Holy! I like Xander Bogaerts. Yes, I like Xander Bogaerts. $280 million? Are you out of your mind? 11 years? Are you out of your mind? Guys, the Padres have been on one recently. I'm sorry, Alex. Forget your bet. I got to rant about this for a second. The Padres. First, they offered $400 million to Aaron Judge. Then they offered $340 for Trea Turner, I believe, Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then they go ahead and sign Xander Bogaerts, who I agree. I think he's one of the best shortstops in the game. They pay this guy $280 million. I thought for sure he was going to get more. He was getting 200 at most. Holy moly, that's crazy. Yo, it just views. I'm gonna make this, and Sam, I want you to pay attention because you're a basketball fanatic. It just proves how in baseball, with no salary cap, of how these owners can just go crazy and just spend wherever they want. And think about it just makes you imagine this is a sport where the best team, the best player doesn't always win. The best player look at the Angels. They can spend as much money as they want on Shohei Ohtani and make sure, and guess what? They still won't win shit because the rest of the team around them stinks. And yet teams are spending this much money in sport baseball. Sam, I'm gonna make this analogy for you. Look at what's going on in baseball right now. Could you imagine if go back to the 90s? Go back to the 90s. If prime Michael Jordan hit free agency and there was no salary cap and he said, I'm going to the highest bidder.
Oh, Adam, you want to hear a fun fact?
Some owner would probably offer him $1 billion. Someone would offer him $1 billion, I think.
Oh, no, Adam, you don't understand. So, Michael Jordan, when he re-signed with the Bulls in the 90s, re-signed on a contract for $31.5 million, or in other terms, a bigger salary than 17 teams' salary cap limit.
Wow.
You know what it would be today for 1 year to sign him with that type of deal?
Yeah.
You know what that would have been?
What?
$135 million for 1 year.
And that's the thing, Sam. This is with a salary cap. This is with a salary cap. Could you imagine if there was no salary cap?
Oh, there would be chaos.
Would you agree?
Steph
Someone
Curry
would
would be
offer him
making
$1 billion.
$700 million.
Someone would offer him $1 billion. Trust me. Oh my god!
Definitely.
Oh, this is just chaotic. These owners can't help themselves. These billionaires can't help themselves. I'm sorry, Alex. I mean, you did provide the story yourself, but I just had to rant there. Go ahead.
So I'll give my bet.
All right.
So
Go ahead.
I'm going to do a 3-game parlay. All 3 games are college basketball.
Okay.
So
Try to
I'm
make
going to
them for
do
Friday though, cause try to make it for Friday, cause I'm gonna try to get up Thursday, but I'm not 100% sure to my schedule. So go ahead.
so for Friday. You mean?
Yeah, are they for Thursday? Are they for Thursday?
They're for Saturday.
Okay, that's fine. That's completely fine. That's completely fine.
Okay. So I'm going to do first. I'm going to do Illinois money line against Penn State. My second one is Arkansas money line against Oklahoma. And my third one is going to be Houston money line against Alabama.
Gotcha. All right, Sam. You're up. Let me guess. You're taking Pelicans money line.
I'm actually going to do a 3-game parlay.
Ooh, go ahead.
So Pelicans money line,
Okay.
Bucks money line, and I'm taking the Atlanta Hawks over the Brooklyn Nets money line.
Yeah, you challenged me by the way. The other, I believe, what was it the other episode? I took the net. You bet the Magic over the Nets. Look how that ended up.
But here's the thing: the Magic are trash. The Atlanta Hawks are actually a better team than the Nets. The Hawks are doing great this year.
They're 3 seed right now, right?
No, I think they got bumped down to the 6th seed.
Yeah,
if I remember.
they're a 5 seed. The Nets are a half a game ahead of them.
Yeah.
All right. Should I go head to head with Sam? You know what, Sam? Guess what? You've awakened the beast. I'm going head to head. I'm taking the Nets over the Hawks. Wait. Before I make it official, is the game in Brooklyn? Yes, it is. I'm taking the Nets over the Hawks.
Yeah, that's not going to matter. The Nets are still going to lose.
I'm going to make it 2 for 2, baby. I'm going to make it 2 for 2. All right. All right. So Marcel. All right. What are we doing for Michael's bet? You want to just text Michael for his bet?
Sure.
All right. For now, let's just give him a placeholder. Let's give him a placeholder. I gotta think of something good. I gotta think of something special for our ringleader, Michael. Let's see. When do the Knicks play? And who do they play? They play a Horse.
Right.
You want to take Knicks money line over Hornets?
Yeah, I think we won.
Yeah. I'll make it even better. I'll give him the Knicks on the spread.
What's the spread?
I don't know. I'll have to look it up. I'm sure he's gonna do another parlay at like. I'm sure he's gonna have a parlay to it. I'll just do my line. I'll just do my line. Knicks over Hornets my line, and it's on the road too, so I think my line should be fine.
I think so too.
All right, Marcellus. Last up. Go ahead. Your first in-person bet in a while.
Right. So I'm gonna do a 3-leg parlay. I'm gonna do the Knicks over the Hornets.
Okay, so
And I'm
So
also
it's-
going to take. I'm gonna take the Nets over the Hawks.
my boy, my boy.
I'm gonna take it, and then I'll take Pelicans over the Suns too.
Okay, so you're taking Pelicans over who? The Spurs, right?
The Suns.
Okay, Suns. Okay, so all right, he's taking Knicks over Hornets, Nets over Hawks, and he's taking Pelicans over Suns. Also, we did get Michael's bet. We did get Michael's bet. Let me just read it out right now. He's taking Luka 25 or more and Georgia at 5 assists more and Georgia money line. Wait. Oh, wait, I think Georgia's not until is college football. Georgia, I'm gonna tell. So I think we're just gonna give him Knicks instead and just do Luka instead. All right, I'm just gonna text that right now. But either way, guys, that's all. But either way, guys, that's all for our best. That's all for this episode. Marcellus, I want to ask you since you haven't been on a while. A, how was your Thanksgiving? And B, how's your holiday season so far?
Oh, Thanksgiving was great, bro. Had a lot of good food. Spent some, quality time with the fam.
Yeah.
Everything's good, man. Well, what was the second question?
Yeah, how's holiday season so far?
Oh, yeah, it's good. Holiday season's good. It's a little busy, but
yeah,
it's keeping me by.
Yeah, we're hoping to get started on decorations soon.
Oh yeah.
And for my Thanksgiving, my family and Sam's and I got together.
Oh yeah.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Me and Sam, we were eating food and we both played Pokemon together.
That's dope.
Sam, did you want to tell Marcellus about your addiction to Pokemon Violet?
I completed the open world game in 5 days.
He beat the game in 5 days.
Damn.
Yeah, I've been playing it too. I've been having a blast with this. Scarlet and Violet, they've just been so fun. So Marcellus, in case you couldn't tell, things have been busy here since you're absent. It's been busy here.
That's dope.
Yeah, this episode's been so. This might be my new favorite episode of this podcast. Maybe not my favorite episode, but this one's up there. This is so much fun. All right, guys, any final thoughts? All right, so I'll give my final thoughts right now. Aaron Judge, love you, buddy. So happy you're gonna be a Yankee for life. That's my final thoughts. But guys, that's it. This is episode 129 of the Gay Guy Podcast. Yours truly, I'm Grassani, Murdock Cunningham, Alex Rich, Marcellus Murdock, and Sam Morell. Like you heard, be sure to leave a like and follow, subscribe to the podcast. Also, enjoy the conversation, leave a comment on YouTube, or reach out to us on social media. Make feature art to say in future episode of our friends. Those synergies are just fantasy. You can measure your world, believe in it, and dive in. See you next time, and until then, stay